Hey everyone, I'm Scooter, and welcome to Scooter's Brass. Hello everyone, Scooter from Scooter's Brass. Just finished the Arizona PCC State Championships today. This was my first competition where I actually was staff. I was an RO, which range officer. I assisted the chief range officer on stage 10, which was probably one of the most difficult stages on the match because of the fact that you had to shoot these little tiny clays out of a 10-inch plate without taking the plate down too, at about 10 to 12 yards. And there was 9 of these that you had to take out. 5 in a Texas Star configuration and 4 on a twister. And when you see the videos that we put up later of the actual match, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So it was my first time to RO. I had a really good time with it. One of the cool things about this match is that everybody wins some prizes. Stage 1 was actually the vendor stage, is what it's called. And so you go there and everybody on their badge has a number that they draw out of a hat or a bucket at the beginning. And then you go to stage 1 and there's a prize on the table for you at that number. So the match itself was 11 stages, including the vendor stage. We had targets between up close and personal, point blank range, all the way out to I think the longest target was 200 yards, and trying to hit that with a 9mm carbine, not the easiest thing in the world. I saw the original scores. I haven't seen the final scores yet, but it looks like I came in 200 out of 221, and since this is my first PCC match, I'm happy with that. My best stage was stage 10, which I worked for 2 days, and was one of the most difficult stages because of those little clays inside those plates. But I had a lot of good time. I met a lot of good shooters. I saw some incredible shooters. I saw some not so incredible shooters. I saw some kids between the ages of 12 and 14 that did better than I did. And that was very impressive to watch. I really enjoyed seeing them shoot, and I'm glad that a younger generation has taken up the sport and is confident in their shooting. Because there's this one gal on stage 10, she probably was about 14, and she beat me hard. And that was my best stage. That's the scariest. Best stage, and I got beat by a 14-year-old. But I'm very happy with that, because that means that they're learning at a younger age, and it's a good thing. So for the things that I got at stage 1 when I won, of course when you do the match, I just dropped my shirts. Everybody gets a match shirt for the match. So you can see quarter circle 10 was the main sponsor of the match. We also had VLTOR, Pro Mag, Timney Triggers, a whole bunch of different really good organizations, Gibbons Arms, JP Enterprises, a lot of good things. And they donated a lot of good prizes for everyone to win. Now, because I was a range officer, I got a second shirt, which looks almost like the first, but on the back, it actually says range officer. So that was kind of cool that I got 2 shirts. One of them, identified me as a range officer. Then when I went, I had number 94 on my badge. So I went and I got package number 94, which was, it came in this little bag, which is a great carrying bag. It's nice. It's, pretty sturdy. And it had all my stuff in it. And that's for Black Hills Ammunition. So that's one of the sponsors for that. What was in the bag, the first thing I noticed was the Speed Bees Glock mag loader. Now my PCC uses Glock magazines, so this was nice, especially since a week before the match I was looking into getting a speed loader, and I saw this and thought, I'm probably not going to get it in time for the match, so I'm just not going to get it. Well, stage 1, which is the vendor match, I picked this up into the first stage. So I used this the entire match except for stage 11. And this thing, I guarantee you, I so totally recommend this thing. It's like you're using a pair of scissors to put the round in. It's really, really cool. We also got chamber flags. So I've got a pink one for Mrs. Scooter and a blue one for Mr. Scooter. We got the Arizona PCC hat patch, or bag patch, or whatever you want to put it on. We got a lot of course, stickers and, product magazines, stickers, Luth AR, Safari Land, another Luth AR, Springfield Armory, and Sierra Bulletsmiths. Now the other really cool thing that was inside my goodie bag was a .410 9mm upper, which gives me the beginning parts of what I need to build a PCC for Mrs. Scooter. It also came with the barrel. So I now have the 2 pieces. I just need to get the compensator on the front, the hand guard, the bolt, the bolt here, the bolt in here, the slide, the lower, the buttstock, all that stuff. I can build Mrs. Scooter a nice little PCC. I've got the beginning stages right here. Kind of a nice deal. The match went off really well. We didn't have any rain. We had good cloud cover most of the day on Saturday, so that helped. It didn't stop me from getting a little bit of a farmer's tan and a little bit of more sun than I expected. But and I did get this Vortex hat in my bag. I run a Vortex Venom red dot on my Canic for 3-gun. Really good product. Just saying. So we went through all the stages. It took 2 days. We had 7 stages on Saturday and 4 stages today, one of which for us was a bye because there was no stage 20 or squad 21. There wasn't enough people to fill it. We still had 221 shooters, so that was pretty cool. After the match today, we struck all the targets and everything else, and they had, and this is the first time I ever participated in this because this is my first staffing of one of these. They have a staff table where all the staff gets together at the end of the match. There's lots of nice speeches. Thank you very much. You get to hang out with some really cool people for a little bit, have a little bit of pizza, and then they have a drawing. And they draw a number that's attached to your name out of a bucket, and you get to go pick what's on the prize table to take home. Scooter succeeded and owned it by winning this wonderful Springfield XD 9mm 3-inch compact. Its MSRP is probably right around $400. Comes with an extended magazine, which is good because this is more of a Mrs. Scooter size gun, but with the bigger extension on the magazine, it makes it comfortable for me also, so my fingers aren't hanging off. Comes with 2 magazines, a 13 round and a 16 round, which is what's in it right now. I won this for being staff for free. It's not very often that you get to go do something and get a free gun out of it, so I was just thrilled. I would have preferred the Springfield Saint competition rifles, but I did not get my name pulled in time, and this was actually the last handgun on the table available, and by God, I was going to get myself a handgun, so I'm awesome on this. For those of you out there that have never competed, I urge you to try it out. A lot of places have local competitions that you can get into that are a lot of fun, and that's how you get experience. That's how you get knowledge. And my experience and knowledge has gone way up since I started this just over a year ago. So, Superstition Mountain 3-gun is coming up. Registration opens in October. I'm hoping to shoot this match again. I did last year, or this year I should say, because it was 2019. But yeah, go to Practice Score, and you can search for matches in your area on the Practice Score website, which is practicescore.com. A lot of matches and clubs are starting to use that because it's really easy to do all the scoring and everything. So, thanks for listening in. I'll have all of the video footage hopefully ready and uploaded tomorrow from the match, so you can see just how good / bad I did. And thank you very much. Have a good day.